Hi, it's Patrik Hutzel from intensivecareathome.com, where we provide tailor-made solutions for long-term ventilated adults and children with tracheostomies, also for Bipap or CPAP ventilation and otherwise medically complex patients that require an intensive care nurse at home. So here is a quick tip and case study how we can help clients. So we're currently having an inquiry from a 64-year-old man with motor neuropathy, a fairly long-standing pre-medical history with ischemic heart disease, with hypertension, also having had a heart attack in the past, and he's had recurring pneumonias. And prior to this inquiry, he's been having nocturnal non-invasive ventilation, Bipap, for his motor neuropathy. He's been looked after with support workers at home, which is dangerous in and of itself if someone is on a ventilator, because if someone is on a ventilator, they need an intensive care nurse 24 hours a day, and that is documented in the evidence-based mechanical home ventilation guidelines that you'll find at our website at intensivecareathome.com. So long story short, the client ended up in ICU with an aspiration pneumonia. No surprises there. Again, if someone is on a ventilator at home, they need intensive care nurses 24 hours a day. Not even a general registered nurse, because they wouldn't know how to look after someone on a ventilator. They need actually an intensive care nurse with a minimum of 2 years ICU experience, as again documented in the evidence-based home mechanical ventilation guidelines. So this poor client is now stuck in ICU for about 6 months, can't go home yet, because he hasn't got the funding yet, but we are working on that with him, and then he can go home with our service, intensive care at home. But it should have never come to this in the first place, because now of the aspiration pneumonia, he's on Bipap ventilation almost 24 hours a day, and he might need a tracheostomy. That might be the next step. But cutting the long short, for someone like this gentleman, there need to be intensive care nurses at home 24 hours a day, funded by the NDIS, by the National Disability Insurance Scheme. This is for our viewers in Australia. If you are in Australia, Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide, Perth, you should definitely contact us on one of the numbers on the top of our website. If you are in a similar situation, or if you have a family member in a similar situation, you should definitely contact us on one of the numbers on the top of our website, because we can help you obtaining the funding, we can help you going home and get the right care for you and your family. That is my quick tip for today. Now, again, if you have a loved one in intensive care and you want to go home, or if you are at home and you don't have sufficient support and you are going back to ICU all the time, or your loved one is going back to ICU all the time, or if you want to know about funding, especially around the NDIS or any other funding avenues here in Australia, please contact us on one of the numbers on the top of our website at intensivecareathome.com, or simply send us an email to info@intensivecareathome.com. Also, check out our membership for families in intensive care at intensivecaresupport.org. If you need a medical record review for your loved one or for yourself in ICU specifically, contact us as well. We provide that type of service. Like this video, share this video with your friends and families. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates for families in intensive care and for intensive care at home. Click the notification bell and comment below what you want to see next. Thanks for watching. This is Patrik Hutzel from intensivecareathome.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care.